Yo, what is up, boys? We're fucking back on air right now. Let's go. Forgot to do a live stream yesterday, but we're back here, guys. We're fucking back. Let's freaking go. I hope everything's working fine. I gotta make sure the mic's working. You all motherfuckers can hear me. What's wrong with my camera? Is my camera wrong? Let's go. Let's freaking go, guys. Everyone's already here, guys. The whole fucking gang's already here. We got Mr. Pibbs in the house. We got Ages MMA. Shout out to Ages MMA. Let's go, guys. Can you guys hear me properly? Okay, let's go. I think everything's working fine. Shout out to Scott's in the chat already. Let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. I was gonna go live earlier, but then I gotta check out my boy Age's stream for a bit. Let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. We got some more fights booked. I mean, they're booking more fights right now. They booked Petrosky versus Jacob Malkoun. It's going to be on that until Atlanta City fight night card. I think it's going to be a fight night card. I don't think it's a pay-per-view, right? It's probably a fight night card. Hope you guys are having a good night, man. Let's go. Professor Chaos in the house. Let's freaking go, Professor Chaos. Hope you're having a good fucking night, man. Mr. Pibbs always bringing the heat. Said Gil and Grape Rigo's mother. Holy shit, man. Always bringing the heat, Mr. Pibbs. Can't expect anything less from Mr. Pibbs. Yo, guys, go check out his MMA too. And don't forget to check out his channel. He makes good MMA content. Yo, Antoine Willis, what is up, bro? I just seen Age's stream right now earlier. I'm the great, bro. Let's freaking go. Everyone's here right now. He said, yo, what's up, Pick'em? Hope you're good. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm feeling good right now. Hope you're good too, man. Hope you're enjoying the holidays right now. I'm the great. What is up, bro? Hope you're having a good holidays too. There's like a couple more days left till New Year's. This month's till 31st, eh? Holy shit! I thought it was till 30th. So we still got like 4 more days left in this year. So yeah, this year's been alright for us. I mean, for betting on MMA. I think I probably bet the most money I bet on MMA this year. Usually I used to bet like a couple of cards. I used to bet every couple of cards before in the past. But I've been watching like every fucking UFC card now, and like I barely miss a card here and there. But let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. Oh, I appreciate the likes already. You guys already hit the likes. Let's fucking go. What else is going on? So let's talk. We were hearing rumors that they're gonna make Arman Sarukian versus Charles Oliveira. Is that the fight they're gonna make? Cause Gaethje's gonna be fighting Islam next, right? That's what I think is happening now. So is that gonna be happening then? Like, I mean, Arman versus Oliveira, man, that's a tough fight to pick. I'm high on both guys, man. I mean, like, Charles Oliveira is no freaking joke, man. That's a big step up in competition for Arman Sarukian. He's got the style to beat a guy like Oliveira, but that's easier said than done. I mean, Oliveira beating a guy like Oliveira, like, you gotta be everything's gotta be on point. You can't make even one mistake against that guy. And Oliveira's got some power too now, so he can definitely put you down and put you out. I mean. And Sarukian does have a pretty good chin, but he's gonna be much smaller than Oliveira. And Gaethje versus Islam, both of those matchups are gonna be really good. But I'm more hyped for. I really hope they make that Oliveira versus Arman on that UFC 300 card. Antoine said, "Facts, bro. Thank you so much for. Thank you so much, and you too. Enjoy your holidays, yeah, bro." I was gonna do a live stream yesterday, then I was like so tired from like working out and shit, and I was like so fucking sore. So I was like, oh man, I gotta fucking get some rest. I was sleeping, bro, and I fucking literally like slept through like the whole fucking night too. I woke up at like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. Yo, thanks for someone just subscribed, right? Yeah, I think I missed it. I gotta go back. I think I just missed it. I don't know what just happened. Okay, I gotta go. Karen Walker Cunningham subscribed to the channel. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Let's go, guys. I just set that up too. I was like, yo, I had to make sure it was working, right? And it actually works. Like, it's pretty dope. You get to see when someone's subscribed to the channel. AJ, you should get that set up too, bro. There's a website that you can do Stream Elements. I'll drop you a link right now, bro. You can set that up. So whenever people like give you a super chat or subscribe to your channel, you'll see it pop up right there. It's pretty easy to set up. I'll give you a link right now if you want to set it up. It makes like more people, I think, subscribe or I don't know what the difference is, but it just pops up there, and you can set up everything there like that. if you want to set that up. I know you do live streams too. Yeah, I hope you're having a good night, bro. Ages MMA. Guys, make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel. It makes good MMA content. Follows makes content for every UFC card out there. And he's been on the grind too. He's putting in the work. Ernie, bro, what is up, Ernie B? He said, bro, you've been living on here. Yeah, I mean, I was trying to do daily live streams, but I just couldn't fucking do it, bro. I was too busy doing research for the Ryzen 45 card. I literally had to go back and watch like over 10 hours of tape because I wasn't familiar with most of the Ryzen FC card. I mean, Ryzen FF card. But I put the video out today, so like I hope if you guys wanna like go check out the video, you guys. I only made picks for 11 of those fights because I couldn't find tape on a couple of those other fighters on the prelims. But yeah, there's some good fights on there, and we're gonna be doing a live fight companion for that Ryzen 45 card. It's gonna be on the 30th, I think. So yeah, I appreciate that. He said Benoit versus Sarukin is so crazy, bro. That's the matchup, but I doubt Sarukin's gonna be willing to fight down like that. I mean, Sarukin just knocked out a top 5 guy, right? But Neil Dariush was in the top 5 for like a while. I mean. The only 2 losses for Benil Dariush. He was coming off the loss to Oliveira. Oliveira was like number 1. Yo, Covers Bets MMA. Let's freaking go, guys. We got the whole gang here now. And GMD MMA. Let's freaking go, guys. AJ fucking rated us. Let's freaking go, AJ. I appreciate. AJ's a fucking man. He's gotta go take a dip in the Genghis River now. And yo, I had no clue AJ was dating an Indian girl. That's fucking. What are the chances of that, eh? Holy shit. AJ's a fucking gem. Hey, Cover, what is up, Cover? Guys, Cover just fucking passed 50 subscribers, man. Shout out to fucking Cover. Let's get some W's in the chat for Cover. Yo, he said Pickham's office impresses me. Yeah, I gotta add some more fucking palm trees there, man. I only got 1 palm tree right now. I gotta like upgrade. Once we hit a 1K subscribers, I'll upgrade. And I'm gonna be doing a giveaway to you guys, man. I'll pick like 1 or 2 random people on subscribers maybe. I gotta like I'm gonna be giving it like 50-50, like 2 people. So $100 at 1K subscribers, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. You said Ernie said you could stream and do work. Yeah, streaming is fun, man. I actually like streaming. It's fun hanging out with you guys. Ernie said what would be cool is just do lives when you are watching tape, breaking down fights. If you had a TV or a picture in a picture, I could probably do that. Like the thing is, like I gotta like take notes, and I can't really read chat at the same time. Like if I don't take notes, I just forget everything, bro. Like my memory's pretty much cooked. So I gotta write everything down that the fighters are like. If I'm watching like Ryzen card, I'm not that familiar with most of those fighters, so like I gotta like watch couple of some tape on those fighters, and I gotta take notes, and like I'm too busy on that, bro. But maybe I'll do that in the future. Let's freaking go, guys. Shout out to AJ for fucking the raid and everything, guys. I'm glad AJ is back to live streaming now. Yeah, let's freaking go. AJ said let's go. Y'all get pick him to 700 subscribers. Listen to AJ, guys. Let's freaking go. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that a lot. I'll see you tomorrow, man. You're gonna be on tomorrow, right? For sure. Those 2 days were tough, man. I missed yesterday too because I literally just fucking slept through it. And I was like too busy watching fucking Ryzen FC tape for 10 hours. My eyes were so tired. And like it took me like at least 15 hours to like get familiar with those fighters. But there's some good fights on the Ryzen card. I'm kind of excited for the Ryzen card now. Let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. Make sure you guys subscribe to Cobra's Bets MMA too. He's taking over the YouTube Shorts platform now. Colostrum said I subbed. Did you get the notification? I said, bro, I think you've been subbed for a while too, right? Maybe it'll come in a little bit. I don't know. Maybe sometimes it works, sometimes it probably doesn't work. But I appreciate that, Colostrum. Appreciate that a lot. Yo, Mr. Pibbs always bringing the heat. He said, damn, bro, Mr. Pibbs, come on, just take it a little bit easy, man. Just you gotta. Ego's not that bad. I mean, just joking. I mean. I don't think he's literally like out there touching kids. I mean, like touching animals like that. I mean, hurting animals out there. I think people are just like taking it out of context, maybe. He just said you're standing on business watching Ryzen. I'm not, bro. Like it's. I didn't want to watch any tape at first. I was like, yo, maybe I'll just do a random picks video. But then, nah, bro. Like that's kind of just. When there's people out there betting on Ryzen, like you gotta like know what you're talking about, and like going off Tapology, I didn't know most of the fighters. There's like a couple of fighters that I know from Kyoji Horiguchi. He's like, I know him from Bellator. What's the other guy? Archuleta. I mean, he's fought in Bellator too in the past. So like, I knew a couple of those fighters over there. Dodson used to fight in the UFC, and I mean in Dodson in the past. He's fought in bare knuckle too. Yo, have you seen Dodson fight in bare knuckle? Like, this dude's been knocking people out right in the first round. Like, he's been going up against like bigger guys too. Yo, Dodson's like, I think Dodson's gonna win. And I got him in a parlay too. I think he's gonna get the job done too. He said, bro, don't even address this diet. Dr. Pepper, motherfucker. Yeah. What happened? Yo, he said, well, Woodburn or Ben Elliott. I haven't done tape study for Oben Elliott, but I think Woodburn is pretty horrible. He's pretty like really slow on the feet. C War K, bro. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Shout out to K. Yo, Uncle Nunes, uncle, man. I seen you in Ages stream all the time. I appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us. It just said, yeah, I'm bare knuckle, bro. Yeah, you are face of bare knuckle. The betting side, I mean, like, you probably know most of the fighters that fight in Bellator. I mean, bare knuckle, right? But yeah, Dodson never been finished, man. He's fought guys like what? Like guys like Dimitri Johnson. I mean, fought guys, everyone. I mean, he's fought everyone around the MMA scene at 125, and I can't believe he fought at welterweight too. Didn't he fight at welterweight at like? In bare knuckle, like, it's kind of crazy because I swear I saw him fighting at 170 at bare knuckle. Like, how do you go from 125 to 170? Like, it's crazy. Maybe it's just their welterweight weight is a little bit smaller, but I swear it's gotta be 170, right? It's crazy. His GMD said the new sub notification goes hard. Yeah, I gotta like change the picture on it a little bit. Maybe I gotta get something cooler. But yeah, I set it up through Stream Elements. I'll drop another link if you guys want to if you guys want to set that up on your own YouTube too. It's free. It's not, you don't have to pay anything on it. There's a video, you can find a video on YouTube to how to set it up. It's like takes a couple of minutes, and like I actually like it. I think it's pretty dope. Yeah, it just said Dodson 125 champ. Yeah, I think he could be champ at Ryzen, but can he beat a guy like Horiguchi? I mean, that's gonna be tough though. But doesn't Horiguchi fight at 135? Never mind, I'm mixing them up now. Yeah, I think Horiguchi, doesn't he fight at 135? I'm just fucking mixing them up now at this point. I swear, Horiguchi fights at he fights at 125. But he's fought in 135 in the past, right? Against guys like Patchy Mix and those guys. Yeah, it's crazy how he makes that weight limit. I got Ikram Alizkerov, brother, all day long. Ikram Alizkerov. He just said Stream Elements lets to bring a guest. Like, I think you just go on it. I mean, you can like, I don't know how that works, but it's just like, it's not like a streaming software. You just set up like random, like, you know how people have bots and stuff like that, take care of trolls and stuff like that. I don't know how to set that up yet, but I think that's where you set it up. Like everything that it shows up, like who's subscribing to your channel and everything like that. I saw a video on it, someone doing a video on it. Yo, Justin Mack, what is up, Justin Mack? He said, Cover, when the next video coming, I'm getting withdrawals. Yeah, Cover's, he already made content today. I think he dropped a video today too. He said, guys, go, make sure you guys don't forget to go bet Tom Nolan by KO. Or bet the under 2.5 rounds. Mr. Piv, just take it easy, bro. How's Cover sus? Cover's good peoples. Cover's always, Mr. Piv's always fucking bringing the heat though. Like, Mr. Pibbs recharged his batteries after last time. Covert is half black though. He's half black and half Mexican. M. the Great said a big Ikram. Yeah, I think Ikram's gonna win. We parlayed him back when he was minus 130, and now he's sitting at minus 180 now. The last time I saw him on DraftKings. If you guys go check out the community section, I parlayed him with Danny Barlow, because I think Kinosita is pretty horrible. I honestly think Kinosita is like one of the worst fighters in the UFC right now, and I think Danny Barlow is gonna run through him. We bet on Danny Barlow against Forrest on Dana White Contender Series, and Barlow was the underdog there too, but now he's minus 190. He opened up at like minus 140, I think, or minus 120. Right away, like a lot of sharps attack the money line. There's people out there with like some big fucking bankroll that are putting money right away when the lines open up. That's what you gotta do. I think long term, like if I had crazy money like that, I would do that. Like I would put a lot of money on Barlow. Like that's the guy like I'm gonna have the most money on that card. And at minus 190, I think you can parlay him with someone. Like you can parlay him with with a guy like Karmalis Karov, you're gonna get good plus money there. I honestly think Danny Barlow is like one of the locks on the card. Even at minus 190, Kinosita is horrible. Has horrible durability. Can't take a shot. I mean, he got folded by a body shot by last time, right? On that Holloway versus Zombie card. I think it was in the Singapore card. I could be wrong, but I think it was the Singapore card. Cause I remember watching that card because we had to get up like early 4 o'clock in the morning, and Kinosita got folded like crazy, and that's the last time I trusted Kinosita with anything. Scott said, Mr. Pip, Rigo sons. Yeah, bro, come on, Mr. Pips. Why are you always talking about Rigo, bro? Can you change the subject? Maybe go after someone else now. Covert, he said covert, talking like a high beast, cringe lord. Mr. Pips, man. Just be positive for once. Holy shit. Is this so hard? Anyways, man. Bam the Great said, like I have a locks black. Yeah, Chad Kuba. How's it going, Chad Kuba? He said, I'm from the neck up. Damn, Chad is getting fucking wild right now. Holy shit. Pip said, I terrorized your Chad. You don't terrorize anyone, man. I'm shocked that no one's timed you out yet, but it's all good. He said, Chad Cuba said, did you get the booster shot? Like, did I get the booster shot? I did, like, back in the fucking day, but I didn't get the second one. We literally had to get it because you couldn't go anywhere. I mean, you couldn't even go out to get food anywhere. Like, you had to fucking show your certificate or whatever. Like, I was trying to go to movies with my girl back in the day, and fucking, she had a vaccine shot, and I couldn't go to the fucking movies because they fucking, I went to the movies, and when I showed my ticket, right, they're like, oh, you can't fucking, we gotta see your fucking vaccine certificate or whatever the fuck that is. And it's fucking stupid, man. Like, that's the way it is in Canada. I mean, the government pretty much runs everything here. But yeah, I didn't, like, I had a fucking corona, like, once. And it was terrible, man. Fuck corona. Chad said, yeah. What about you, Chad Cuba? Did you get a booster shot too or not? And the Great said the real blood clot thing. Yeah. I mean, if you guys had to get a fucking booster shot or whatever the fuck it's called, vaccine. I don't think it's called booster, or I think that's the same thing that you call it. Canada is sus. Yeah, Canada is sus. The government fucking runs everything here. Yo, what else is going on right now? Bo Nichols said, I think there are guys like let me pop out the chat so I can see you guys when I'm going through some stories. Yo, they tried to fucking block my live stream last time when I was raiding, and when I had the Instagram up on stream. Sometimes like there's clips of fights on there, so like they try to fucking block my live stream. I had to trim the part out last time. Chad Cuba said I lost my career because I said no. Did you really, bro? Like, Jesus Christ, you lost your job because you said no to a vaccine? Yeah, those times were crazy, man. Didn't get vaxxed. I mean, good shit, man. You don't know what stuff is in there, but I mean, I wanted to go out and get some food and shit, so like I was like, whatever, I'll get it. He said, what country are you in, and are you in a penthouse? Nah, bro, this is the fucking background. I'm in Canada, bro. Chad Cuba said, bend over and touch your ankles. Damn, bro, you're fucking sus. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'll take a hike on that one. I'm the great said, like I have like I tourist your Chad. Pip said, Ma'am the Great said I'm real black. Are you really, brother? That's good stuff, man. Mr. Pip said people aren't black who talk black, saying bro. I mean, like, you never know, man. You never know where people are from. AJ said, Godspeed, Pick'em. See you tomorrow. I appreciate that, AJ. I'll see you tomorrow at the live stream, bro. Keep up the good work, man. Appreciate the raid again. Justin Max said, I want more Covert. Yeah, Covert's always fucking bringing the heat. You gotta. It's not the same without Covert. Where's Covert right now? Did he? Oh, there he is. He said, Canada sus. Usman, what is up, Usman and Jim? He said, didn't get waxed. I mean, like, you guys probably had an option there, but like, I had to go to work and shit, so I had to. I didn't get the second one. Like, they were trying to make people like make us like get like three of them and shit. I was like, no, I'm good. Babu said, is it true Canada is changing its name to Little India? I mean, like, I don't think that's true. That's fake news, like Trump would say. Robert Chicken Wings said, what is up, Robert Chicken Wings? He said, the background is good. Looks like you're inside an aquarium. Yeah. Yeah. The lighting is just weird when I just don't have the background up. Pip said Rigo got arrested today. Did he really? What did he get arrested for, Mr. Pips? Tell us. Break the news for us. Pip said Rigo. Damn. Rigo's good people, man. I don't think he's like really out there hurting animals. It's just fucking people just take it out of context, I think. Context. Classroom said add robot chicken wings. Cover said I didn't fight disabled people. Yeah, don't fight disabled people. I mean, there's people disabled that I've seen compete in MMA. Did you guys know that one guy only had one arm and he fought Justin Gaethje back in the day? Did you guys go watch the fight or nah? That was crazy. I mean, I can't believe that was a real fight. Justin Gaethje, I think, knocked him out at some point, or I think he just beat him by decision. I remember watching the fight. I can't remember what exactly happened. Context. You know what text is. I'm probably fucking saying it wrong. I think that's how you spell it out, right? Context. Yeah, that's how you say it. The circumstances that form the setting for an event, statement, or idea in terms of which it can be fully understood or assessed. The decision was taken within the context of planned cuts and spending. Just another word, bro. Like, I mean, I'm not that fucking smart with words. I appreciate you guys being here, man. Shout out to all you motherfuckers hanging out with us for the late night streams. What else is going on in the world, in the MMA world right now? Yo, that Josh Emmett knockout was so brutal. Holy shit. Someone said, "Are you gonna do a meet up in Rigo?" Why do I need to do a meet up in Rigo? Maybe someday, I mean, but I'm not like fucking crazy to go out and meet him. I don't live in Toronto right now, man. I live close to Toronto. Chad Cuba said, "Is this a laughed?" Isman said Rigo was live like an hour ago. Yeah, Rigo's good. Bro, I don't know why people like have beef with him. I think he's got beef with that guy MMA Juru or something like that. I had no clue what the drama was, and I was able, like, I watched the video over it. Like, then I understood what the hell was going on. They have some type of beef. I don't know what it really is though. Robert Chickling said Nick Newell. Who's Nick Newell? I'm the great said I watched that. It was crazy. Yeah. This knockout was so brutal. Josh Emmett, like, yeah, Josh Emmett at 30 years old looks better than ever right now. Pip said Rigo knows who that he is. Pip said, "Peace out, ladies." Where are you going, Pips? You got swatted? Justin Mack said, "Message. What happened there? Yo, hold up. How the fuck does Cover have a wrench? Make me mad, bro. I'll be here every time." Bro, I just gave some people, early people that were in the live streams, I gave him mods. Damn it, Covert, you timed him out? Why? Damn it, Covert. Chill. He didn't really say anything that bad. Come on, man. You can't time out people for nothing. Covert's fucking on a heater right now. Holy shit. My bad, Justin Mack. Don't time him out, man. Justin Mack's good people. Come on. He's one of us, man, from MMA Experts channel. He's there. Did you time him out for 10 seconds? Yeah, that was good. That's fucking hilarious. Holy shit. Let's go, Justin Mack. What else is going on? Michael Chandler with the encouragement. Some girl said, "You think you can send me 1K to help my mom?" Michael Chandler said, "I can't. You'll find a way." Wow. Michael Chandler's fucking out there struggling right now. He can't fucking be giving out money. He's still looking for that red panty night. I don't think Michael Chandler's gonna fight Conor anymore. I just don't see it happening anymore, guys. Yo. Bro, that knockout from Rampage against Vanderlei Silva was so brutal with the left hook that he landed on him. Holy shit. That was one of the most brutal knockouts I've ever seen. Rampage back in the day was an absolute menace. I mean, we need Rampage back. They gotta do a Rampage versus a Conor like 185. Maybe if Rampage can make 185 somehow. Do you guys would listen to the podcast they have? Rampage and his buddy, his boy. They have a podcast. Justin said, Alhamdulillah. I'm definitely butchering that, my bad, guys. But I can say some Islam, like, I have some Muslim friends out there. I always forget how to say though. Alhamdulillah. I think I'm saying it right now. Cobra said I have the time adjusted for war. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Scott said, Trumer has his Chandler has taken a job as Connor's butler. Yo, oh my goodness. Yo, like I watched that interview that he did with I think that Steve O'Reilly, like, and the way he's talking about it doesn't seem like he really is gonna get that matchup anymore. Just like said, Mr. Pibbs, we're in a war mode. Yeah, let him go to war. Someone said, yeah, I think Connor versus Nate is more likely. Nate's been the way Nate's been talking about it seems like he doesn't really want to fight anymore. In the UFC, I mean. Nate, man, I think Connor would win the fight. I mean, as much as I think Connor is pretty far gone, not in his prime anymore. Man, who would win the fight against Nate Diaz and Connor? Let's do a poll. That's the poll we really need right now, guys. Connor versus Diaz. I think you guys are. I have a feeling you guys are probably gonna pick. Who you guys are probably gonna pick? I have a feeling right now. Let's see. That's the poll we really need to see. Core said war. What up, Blue Sea? What up, Andrew? I hope you're having a good holidays, brother. Let's freaking go, Blue Cheese. Just said I timed out Core before, so I understand. Fair enough, man. He's gotta get that sweet revenge. Scott said a Veed versus Blow. Who you got? I'll choose Veed over that, man. I've done them both back in the day, like when I was like fucking 18, 19 years old. So the way you feel after doing Blow, like shit, man, you're gonna feel horrible after. You're gonna feel like fucking horrible. You're better off just fucking smoking some weed and just like I'm trying to fucking stay clean off everything right now. Like I haven't done anything like fucking. I haven't done Blow in like fucking years and shit. And the last time I smoked weed was like 2 months ago at this point. So like I'm trying to fucking stop everything and just be fucking sober, live sober. Because if I was still smoking weed, if I was still getting high right now, guys, I would not be doing these live streams right now. I'll be honest with you guys right now. I'd just be out there fucking just hanging out and shit and partying, just not doing anything productive. Justin Max said, let's be honest, I want Connor, so we're going Diaz. Yeah, that's the fight we need to see. I think that fight would be more favorable for Connor than any other fight in the UFC at this point. Or maybe 20 versus Connor, but that would be... I don't think that would sell that much pay-per-views out there. I mean, Diaz's comeback would be huge, to be honest, and Connor's comeback for UFC 300. That's the fight we all need to see. But they probably want to have a title fight on like UFC 300, right? If I had to guess. Yo, UFO, what is up, UFO? Hope you're having a good night. I mean, good holidays. He said Eagle MMA is live and him and Rigo are roasting Mr. Pibbs. Are they really? That's why Mr. Pibbs is bringing the heat here. Damn it, Mr. Pibbs. You can't catch a break anymore, eh? Course and Connor beats Diaz. I don't know, man. Connor seems pretty far gone. I mean, he's probably going to have cardio for like a minute or two. But he's got like better striking, I mean, so he could definitely get it done. I think Connor would be the favorite heading into the fight. I think people would like Connor would be like minus 150. I think Diaz would be like plus 125. He just said we're almost at 20 likes. Let's freaking go, guys. I appreciate all the likes. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys go to sub to AJ's channel too, guys. He makes good UFC content and has good video ideas out there. Scott said Connor was never a good fighter. Connor was a good fighter. Come on, let's be honest. He was a good fighter. You don't get two belts if you're not a good fighter. I mean, what he did to Eddie fucking Alvarez was, it's not easy to do. I mean, as much as like I'm not like some crazy Connor fan out there, but the way he just dismantled Aldo like and Eddie, I mean, that was crazy performance. I mean, the speed on his combinations. I mean, Eddie couldn't even touch him. Eddie couldn't even take him down. I mean, like, that was a mismatch. And I remember a lot of people are picking Eddie there. They're like, oh, Connor's too small for Eddie, and Eddie's going to take him down, wrestle him down and shit. But yeah, Connor in his prime, like, this dude was an absolute menace. But he did get some favorable matchups, though. So, and he should have defended his belt maybe, like, at 145 against... maybe do a rematch with Aldo back in the day. That would have been nice because people are talking about how that was just fluke. But I mean, he set that left hook up. I mean, I think it was the left hook, right, that he caught him with. coming in, and Aldo just what he did to Aldo before the fight was crazy, right? Like that's one of the most brutal fucking breakdowns I've ever seen. Like he just absolutely broke him down like before the fight at the press conference. Like in his prime, he knew how to talk on the mic. Like Conor knew. Conor versus Arman, bro, they're not gonna do that fight. I don't ever see that happening ever. Like I think Arman would run through. I think Arman would run through Conor at this point. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, they need to do Tony versus Conor. They need to give him someone like that's not like in his prime anymore. That's fucking hilarious. Cobra wants to fucking see Conor get his ass whooped so bad. He said, "Do you think Chandler regrets being a nice guy on the show with Conor General?" I don't even know, man. To be honest, like he's still being nice. I mean, he's not talking all that shit anymore. On the show, it wasn't that entertaining. We all thought it was gonna be like Chandler was gonna press him, Conor was gonna press him, and that show was a disappointment, to be honest. The way they were hyped it up, it was crazy. Like it was not as the way they were hyping it up. That was just absolutely horrible TV show. And I only watched like a couple of episodes of it. I just stopped watching it after. I was like, fuck this, I'm not watching it. Like I wouldn't even watch it live on TV, to be honest. I would just watch it like after like a couple of days. Someone just subscribed. I appreciate you subscribing, brother. Justin Max subscribed to the channel. I appreciate that, brother. Let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. I appreciate all the likes and everything too, guys. What else is going on? What do you guys think wins the matchup between Oliveira versus Arman? That's the poll that we really need right now. He just said Cobra wants Conor on a stretcher. Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, Arman, I think he would knock him out at this point. I mean, like, Conor doesn't have any durability left anymore. He's got good striking. Still got power. I mean, he was cracking Poirier in the third fight, too. It's not like it was just a one-sided fight, but then he broke his foot. And he was, like, pulling guillotines and shit. I remember that fight. Like, that was a horrible look for him. He's been out for too long at this point. I think that's where the difference is. Like, when you've been out for that long, you're just never going to be the same. And like even when he was touching up Poirier, I mean, he couldn't really hurt Poirier even one time. I know he knocked him out in the first fight. Back in his prime, he was really good. But Poirier at 155, pretty durable unless he eats a head kick from Gatesy. That was absolutely brutal from Gatesy. Gatesy's a pretty good matchup for Islam, but I think Islam's going to win the fight. But we've seen Islam get knocked out before. It's not like it can't happen. I mean, everyone has a button on their face. I mean, if he lands a head kick like that, the one that he landed on Poirier, I mean, Poirier is like too willing to brawl with you. I mean, I don't think Islam's gonna be willing to do that. I think he's gonna go for the takedown right away, or he's gonna set up the takedown with the striking. I think all it takes is one takedown from Islam, and we've seen Gatesy get submitted so many times at this point. I can't even trust his takedown defense. I mean, he might defend a couple of takedowns here and there, but then he's gonna like get his back taken and get submitted right away. I mean, I bet on Gatesy against Oliveira, and that was a horrible bet by me. I honestly thought like Gatesy was gonna be able to get the better of the striking exchanges. Not really what happened. I mean, oh man, Oliveira, he did get cracked a couple of times, then he knocked Gatesy down. I mean, Oliveira's got some power, man. Oliveira could be fighting at 170. Let's be honest, he's a big dude for 155. Cuts a lot of weight. I mean, at 150-45, like everyone said that he was a quitter. Even I used to think Oliveira was a quitter. That's why like I haven't been able to get Oliveira's fights right all that much, because I just every time I need to, like, I think he's gonna win the fight, then he loses. Then when I think he's gonna lose the fight, he wins the fight. It's crazy with Oliveira. But one thing you can guarantee with Oliveira is that he's never gonna go to a decision. Like, more often than not, he's gonna finish the fight or he's gonna be finished. That's the one thing you can rely on. I bet the under 2.5 rounds against Beneil Dariush, and I bet Beneil Dariush. I thought Beneil Dariush might be able to get something done. I thought the momentum was gonna help him, but then I had a feeling Oliveira was gonna maybe crack him. But yeah, Beneil Dariush just doesn't have the durability. But Arman's gonna be. I think that's gonna be a tough fight. We need to do the poll. So the poll, everyone selected Diaz to beat Conor. So let's see, 56% with Diaz over Conor. Let's do a poll that we really need to see Oliveira, because we've been hearing rumors that they might make this matchup, to be honest. Versus Arman. This is the fight that I want to see. Like, this could be a main. This will be a main card fight for sure. It could even be a co-main event, to be honest, because Oliveira is a superstar. He has more star power than Armin. I mean, way more star power than Armin. Not that many people out there know Armin, but like the way the crowd was cheering for Oliveira in Canada, that was crazy. Like Oliveira is an absolute star in Canada. They could definitely bring him back to Canada or anywhere. I mean, Oliveira is a star everywhere right now. It's just because people like his style. It's not even like even when he was champion. I mean, he was finishing fights every fight. Barely ever goes to decision. Even Islam, I mean, he's finished 6 of his last 7 wins, so like, or 7 of his last 8 wins. So people that call Islam Makhachev the boring, I mean, I don't know what they're doing. Like, Islam is not like a boring fighter by any means. Classroom said Covert. It depends because Burns don't use his jiu-jitsu much. Yeah, I think I'm picking JDM, man, but Burns is the rightful favorite there. I think he's fought the much better level of competition. It's not even close. But I think the fact that Burns, like, he's got a kind of a suspect chin. He's been dropped too many times with the jabs. I mean, he hurt Usman in the first fight. I think he almost dropped him to a knee, right? Like, but yeah, he almost dropped him to a knee, and then Usman was able to compose himself. Usman has a crazy chin, man. And you gotta like really shut his lights out to knock Usman out. Yeah, that was that was a crazy fight. I had a bet on Usman. I was sweating it in the first round because the live odds were going back and forth. I mean, I think Usman was like over 3-1 over Burns, I think, or something like that. But yeah, Burns gasses out. His cardio is horrible. That's the one thing like I don't like about Burns. And he's a small guy too. He's not like the biggest guy for 170, but he's fought guys like Hamza Chimaev, went to war with him, went to war with Usman until he got knocked down with the jab and then got grounded pounded. That was a crazy grounded pound finish too. Like, holy shit, I remember that one. That was in COVID time too, right? That was during COVID time. He just said Oliveira would KO Armin. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick Oliveira there, man. I don't know who'd be the favorite though. I think it'd be like really close. But Armin does have the style to beat a guy like Oliveira though. But I'm gonna pick Oliveira because I'm probably biased a little bit. Like, I've been high on Armin for a long time, but the fact that like Oliveira is just super dangerous, man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna bet the under more than anything in that fight because I don't see the fight going past 2 rounds, first 2 rounds. Against Armin, yeah, man. Oliveira has crazy power, man. I mean, like when you're dropping guys like Gaethje and those other guys like Poirier, like getting to their back and submitting them right away. I mean, but Armin, like, he's got the style to beat him. He's got the Islam type of style, wrestling and good control on top. So I'm gonna have to do some more tape study if that matchup is official. I'm gonna have to do some more tape study and then make an official pick. But there's no way I can bet against Oliveira at this time. Only guy Oliveira has lost to Islam is in a long ass time too. I mean, getting a win over Beneil Dariush, we know Beneil Dariush doesn't really have a chin at this point. Dariush has been knocked out in the first round many times. But yeah, that's going to be a good matchup. Classroom said Cover, yeah, probably. I wonder how Burns will react to those body shots from JDM, yeah. And JDM's a pretty big dude for 172. I mean, he cuts a lot of weight too, I think. He looks pretty bad on the weighing scales. I mean, whenever you look at JDM on the weighing scale, it looks pretty horrible. But that would be a good fight. I think I'm hyped for that fight. I think I took JDM at like plus 115. He was at plus 130 early on, but I think he's at like plus 105 now. Just max Oliveira is gold against everyone, but Islam, yeah. Oh man, but Armin does have the style to beat him, but I think he's a little bit too small for Oliveira. I mean, Islam is like 5'10", 5'11", right? And Armin's like 5'8", a little bit of a shorty, but he's a stocky motherfucker, man. So he can definitely get something done there. But it's gonna be dangerous for him staying in Oliveira's guard, like on the feet, man. Like the fact that Oliveira can land those knees, he's got crazy pace on the feet. He's constantly pressing forward, and that's the thing. That's the mistake that Beneil Dariush made. He gave up real estate in the fight, didn't press the fight against what's his name, Armin. I mean, but that was the easiest money we ever made. Armin by KO. Yog said, "What is up, Yog?" He said, "Is your girlfriend a fellow Indian?" or is he with height to ruin her lineage? I mean, I've been with. I don't have. I'm single right now, bro. I don't have a girlfriend right now, but I've been with the one like couple Indian girls. But my favorite type of girl is light skinned with the curly hair, and snow bunnies. That's my type of girl right there. But I wouldn't like really wife them or anything. What about you, man? Tell me about yourself, guys. Scott said Armin beats Charles. I get it. I get it. Armin probably will be the favorite, maybe slight favorite, maybe minus 130. But you can't count on Oliver at this point, man. Like, Oliver is so dangerous on the feet. But yeah, he doesn't really have the wrestling to get the fight to the ground. But all he needs to do is get his back one time and he can lock in a submission. That's going to be a good fight. I really hope they make that fight. Just to max Lopez is mid. I know Lopez is pretty good, man. He's an exciting fighter to watch. Do I see him getting to a title shot anytime soon? It really depends if he can sharpen that takedown defense of his, because he's got bad takedown defense right now. What's his name? Brito was able to take him down a couple of times, time some takedowns, but he's too willing to go to his guard. So if he doesn't go to his guard, it doesn't play that guard game, I could definitely see him getting something done, but I could definitely see him going up to that top 5. He just said, leave my boy pick him alone. He said, I make 90% picks, go with me, pick him. You got a 90% pick percentage? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Like, I don't think that there's that many people out there that have 90% pick percentage. My UFC pick percentage right now is like 62%, around there. Cowher said, yeah, Lopez, yeah, Yair. I think Yair is fighting, what's his name, Ortega, right? And I'm picking Yair there. I think Yair is gonna get that done. Ortega's been out for too long. He just said, yeah, leave my boy alone. Scott said, my type of girl is gone in the morning. Holy shit. Yeah, to work and shit? What do you mean? Gone in the morning? Oh, okay, I get it. That's fucking hilarious, Scott. That's fucking jokes. And of course, Lopez beats Holloway. I don't know, man. I don't think he beats Holloway. Like, no one's gonna submit. No one submits Holloway, man. I would pick Holloway over Lopez any day. Unless like they fight like in the next 5 or 6 years when Holloway is like really getting past his prime. But right now, as of right now, if they made the matchup this year, upcoming year, I would pick Holloway there. Holloway's got a crazy chin on him, and he's not getting taken down by Lopez. He's not gonna get submitted there, and he's got much better volume on the feet. I would pick Holloway. Chat's picking Oliveira right now, 70% with Oliveira. But Armin's good, man. You can't count out Armin though. I'm probably just gonna watch the fight as a fan. I don't know if I'll be betting on the fight. Maybe I'll bet the under 2.5 in that one if they make that fight. Classroom said Lopez and Max is a good one, yeah. But I think it's gonna be just too quick for Lopez right now. They gotta slowly build him up. I think that's what the UFC is doing with him. They're giving him good matchups, good stylistic matchups now. When they finally found out how high people were on Lopez after that Ivlo fight, that fight really built him up. Now all the fans are really behind Lopez now. Lopez pretty much took his hype. Pretty much took Ivlo's hype. Even though Ivlo got the win there, he pretty much took his hype though, because people are all the people that were high on Movzar, they're all high on Lopez now, and they're not that high on Movzar now. Justin said I should make a channel. You said, bro, we've been waiting for the live streams, bro. When are you gonna go live? We'll all come hang out with you in the live streams. You said, bro, we'll wait for you to start the channel. Just start it already. Don't keep thinking about it. Cowher said Ortega's washed. Yeah, Ortega's washed up. I think Ortega's done now. Even though he's a tough dude, but like, he's just not active. Hasn't fought in a long ass time. His striking was never like something crazy. His jiu-jitsu is the next level. He's not submitting a guy like Yair. On the feed, Yair's gonna absolutely brutalize him, I think. Classroom said Aaron versus Manon. I got Aaron. I'm picking Aaron. I picked Aaron like a lot of times. I picked her against Andrade too. I think me and AJ were the only ones that picked Aaron over Andrade, because Andrade was like a minus 200 favorite, I think, if I can remember correctly. Yeah, I'm picking her in there. But I'm high on Manon too. I picked her against the Rose, and I picked her like in that before that. I picked her a lot of times. Manon, the problem with Manon is she's got good striking. She's a pretty big girl for the weight class. But that's gonna be a good fight. But Manon can definitely beat her. It's not like a crazy confident pick by any means. Because Manon is good. She's got good kickboxing skills, pretty good takedown defense. But her cardio can be a little bit of a problem, and that's where I think Erin Blanchfield can get something done with the cardio. And Blanchfield has crazy heart too, crazy will to win. Corset, my fight of the year is Derek Lewis versus Almeida. Bro, no way, that's your fight of the year. Holy shit, that's fucking crazy. It's hilarious, Cover. You're trolling with us right now. You gotta be. I hate the fight because I lost a ton of money on that fight. I had a bunch of parlays riding with under 2.5 rounds there. I was so pissed off. At the end of the first round, I could see that Almeida was not gonna finish the fight. You could clearly see that dude. Almeida's fucking couldn't finish the fight, and a lot of people lost money on the card. That was probably my worst card of the year too. I think I was like down like a couple units there. Cause that main event and the Bonfim fucking won so many parlays there. But yeah, what's his name? The other guy that knocked out Bukowski's Petrino. Yeah, Petrino kind of saved my couple units there. Petrino was like one of the fucking locks on the card. Petrino by KO was an easy pick there by second round KO. I should have bet the second round KO too. I had a feeling he was gonna get it done by second round KO. Just instead, Armin is a beast. Yeah, Armin is a beast, but so is Oliveira, man, and Oliveira's fought the better level competition out there. Armin's technically beat Matu's Gamrot though, so even though Matu's Gamrot got the win there, but whoever said Armin lost to Gamrot, bro, that was a close fight. I thought Armin did enough to win there, and so did most people out there. But I get it why they gave it to Gamrot, because Armin did slow down a little bit. He gave up a couple of takedowns towards the end of the 4th and 5th round. But I think Armin was the minus 400 favorite at the end of the fight. And I remember that because I had a bet on Armin. I had him in a parlay. And I'm still salty about that decision a little bit. But Gamrot's good, man. Gamrot's not no fucking slouch. I mean, I was watching that fight. He fought the guy that's going to be fighting on Ryzen Ray. That's going to be fighting... who's he fighting? Let me see if I can pull it up here. He fought this guy, Koyuki. He's going to be fighting in Ryzen. This guy's a BJJ practitioner. And he fought him back when Gamrot was going for that second belt at 145, down to 145 in KSW. Because Gamrot's like a double champion KSW. And he fought this guy. And now this guy's fighting in this weekend, on that Ryzen card. So I'm excited to see how he does. And I'm picking him to win there. Guys, make sure you guys go check out the video. I dropped that Ryzen 45 video. I made 11 picks on the card. Classroom said Khalil versus Nikita. Who you got pick? Is that a fight official yet? I gotta go Khalil Roundtree, man. I think he's just he's on a run right now. He's looked really good. He's really sharp in that cardio of his now too. He's fighting at a good pace now. He's not like going crazy anymore. Letting the finish come to him now. And he's more patient now too. Nikita Krylov is no freaking joke, man. That's a fight that could go like Krylov could definitely catch him in a submission, because Krylov does have good Brazilian jiu-jitsu and he's got good striking too, but doesn't have much power on the feet. Is he gonna be able to take down Khalil Roundtree? I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna be able to get the takedown. But Krylov's been in the UFC for a long ass time, man. And he's fought good competition out there too. But he's losing to these higher level guys though. But right now, like he's on a win streak right now, right, Krylov? But I think Roundtree's gonna get that done. Just land the bigger, more impactful shots. I think Khalil Roundtree by decision. I don't think it's gonna be a knockout. Nikita Krylov is super tough and durable. This dude never gets barely ever gets finished. I don't think he's only been finished a couple of times, I think, or never been finished. I can't remember. But yeah, it's gonna be a good fight. Ernie B, what is up? Ernie B said underrated fight of the year: Arnold versus Max Holloway. Yeah, when Max Holloway dropped him towards the end, I mean. But Allen was landing some good elbows. I mean, Holloway just has a crazy freaking chin, man. And I remember that fight exactly because that was our lock of the week for the fight by decision. Holloway by decision was plus 165. That was one of the easiest picks. I was super confident in that one too. And but I was worried about Holloway's chin being cracked, but he just has a crimson chin. I think Holloway right now, who has the best chin, I think Holloway and freaking Marvin Vettori has to have the best chin right now. Because I bet on Marvin Vettori against Jared Cannonier. And holy shit, dude. Oh. And I also bet over 4.5 rounds there. So I kind of broke even on the fight. If Marvin Vettori won the fight, I would have been up like 4 or 5 units. But I broke even because I had over 4.5 rounds in the parlay. And I had the Marvin Vettori at minus like 120, I think. But Marvin Vettori dropped Jared Cannonier in the first rounds, but that was a good fight. Vettori has a fucking unreal chin, but one of these days, man, that chin is gonna get cracked. You can only take big shots like for so long. What is going on, Chad B? Well, Chad B, if you got here, guys, come on, guys, chill out a little bit. There's no need to be. We're all supposed to be brothers in here. Of course, like teenagers are sensitive. Come on, guys. We're just hanging out, talking MMA right now. Chad said, bend over and grab your ankle, bro. That's sus as fuck. What are you talking about, Chad Cuba? He said, having your 3 names on your screen. Name is immature. Grow up. What happened? What are you guys talking about? Scott? I mean, it's just this YouTube channel. It's just probably just made it as a joke. Of course, that don't chill out. Okay, do whatever you guys want, man. You guys have free fucking. You guys can do whatever you want in the chat. Ernie said everyone keeps bickering. I'm gonna get Mr. Pibbs. Yeah, we need Mr. Pibbs back in here. He's gonna be the real fucking. He's gonna bring the real fucking flamethrower. What else is going on in the MMA world right now? They're talking about Nathan Diaz versus Poirier. Bro, Poirier's gonna fucking... Does Poirier run through Diaz at this point or no? What do you guys think happens there? Metallica, what is up, Metallica fans? 676. He said, Jesus Christ, Mr. Pibbs will light up the chat with a flamethrower. Yo. Yeah, exactly. He was here earlier. I think he's he's recharging his batteries right now. His batteries ran out of fucking juice, I guess. He was here earlier. I don't think anyone timed him out, to be honest. Classroom said, please don't get Mr. Pibbs. Annoying so. He only talks about Rigo too, like, I swear. That's the only guy he's talking about every time I go live. I'm always expecting Mr. Pibbs to be there, and he's always there. Never disappointed. He's committed to the game. You gotta respect Mr. Pibbs. Just imagine Mr. Pibbs went to sleep. Yeah, he did go to sleep. Yo, Justin Mack, man, we gotta get you. You gotta start going live, man. Or just make a video out there. I mean, don't overthink it. Just fucking do it, man. Don't think what people are gonna think and all that shit. I used to think about that shit all the time too. Just gotta like start right away as soon as you can. Cause if you just keep thinking and like thinking it over and over, you're never gonna start. Justin said, I want Pereira versus Aspinall. Man, I do not want to see Pereira go up to 265. Oh man, Aspinall just has crazy power, and his chin is pretty fucking good, man. We've seen Aspinall get cracked by Pavlovich, and he just took a big shot and didn't even go down. And we've seen Pereira get slumped out cold at 185, but maybe that was due to cutting a lot of weight. I could definitely see that happening due to cutting a lot of weight. But yeah, I just want to see Pereira defend his belt at 205. As much as I want to see him fight at 300, UFC 300, he would be one of the most active champions right now. But I think he should just defend his belt, or else people are gonna be like, say the same thing they're saying about Conor right now. Oh, Conor never defended his belt, even though he's a double champion and this and that. Justin said, Chad said, miss me. Classroom said, I never heard Mr. Pibbs talk about an MMA fight. Yeah. And the great said, Johnny Walker moneyline. Bro, I don't have any money on that fight right now. I'm probably gonna look at the over 1.5. I think they're gonna open the totals at 1.5 because it's light heavyweights, and I'm probably gonna bet the over 1.5. If you guys are gonna bet Walker, I can't blame anyone betting Walker. I mean, that's the one guy you should bet if you want to bet. Maybe just a sprinkle on Walker by KO. Even just Walker moneyline. If you're gonna bet Walker, you might as well just take the moneyline. It's like plus 350. But Ankalaev, man, Ankalaev's super well rounded. I don't know if I want to be betting against Ankalaev. I bet on Blachowicz against Ankalaev, and that was kind of a weird decision with the draw. I honestly thought Ankalaev did enough to win there. But yeah, Ankalaev's good, man. Ankalaev, I know hasn't had good luck recently, But Uncle Live's good. Who said thoughts on Jews? I mean, Jews are good people, man. They're just people like us, I guess. There's nothing wrong with them. Chad Cuba said Brady kills Luke. My God. Does Brady kill Luke? I mean, does he take him down and ragdoll him like he did against KG? I don't know, man. Luke is pretty good. I picked Luke against RDA too. But RDA is a lightweight. I mean, he's moving down to lightweight, fighting Gamera now. That's gonna be a tough fight, man. But I mean, damn, man, that's a tough one to pick. Brady's looked unbelievable last time out there. I tried to fade Brady last time against KG, and Jesus Christ, man, Brady looked fucking unreal out there. I hope Brady's more active now. Classroom said, who should Simil Gadji fight next? Maybe Junior Tafa. I would want to see the fight, Junior Tafa. I know the other Tafa brothers fighting. What's the guy's name? The guy that got knocked out by Lewis. I can't remember his name right now, but he's fighting his brother Tafa's fighting that guy that got knocked out by the flying knee from Lewis, Derek Lewis. I can't remember his fucking name right now. It's just escaping my head, guys. But I already put a half a unit on fucking Tafa brothers. I always bet the Tafas. If you ever can get Tafa brothers at plus money, it's a must bet situation. Unless they're fighting like wrestlers out there. Delima, yeah, it was Delima. Thanks for letting us know, Covert. It was Delima, yeah. Covert said Walker will land a flying knee. Yo, bro, he was this close to landing that flying knee last time against Ankalaev, right? He must have not landed it. I mean, that would have been a knockout right there. Ankalaev's got some crazy techniques that he throws out there, man. So, Jesus Christ, man. That was so close. And I had a parlay with Ankalaev, and I almost had a heart attack. Like, holy shit. That was so close. He pretended that he was hurt, and then he fucking just went for a flying knee. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch as a fan. I'm not gonna bet on any money on the fight. I already have good bets on the fight card. I got Fareed Basra at -170, and we got what's his name? Fareed Basra, Tom Nolan. I'm gonna bet him by KO too. No cap. I mean, we got Ferreira. We also got a slight play on Miller. I got a bunch of bets on that card. I'll drop a best bets video soon, guys. Diego Valdez said Brady versus Covington next. Is that... No, I don't think Covington's gonna take the fight, man. I mean, like, Covington's not gonna take the fight. Come on, let's be honest. Covington's not gonna take that fight. He wants a guy like Wonder Boy who can't wrestle. Yo, Rebellies, man, that dude is an absolute monster. We bet on him last time too. We did a live stream for that last card. In Cage Fury FC, he fought that guy Banks, right? Yeah. And he was a +105 underdog when we took him, and then he was a -120 favorite. I also bet on him at -120 too. And I wasn't like that confident because I was like, yo, this guy's only fought a couple of times. He's knocked out everyone like in a couple of seconds. This goes out there, knocks out Banks in like 4 seconds. I mean, yeah, I'm glad they signed him. They signed him right away. I mean, right away after his fight, the UFC signed him. I mean, I'm so happy for Rebellies. He's gonna be a problem for these guys to deal with at heavyweight, especially these lower level guys that can't grapple. And I think he's gonna be knocking some heads out in UFC. Covert said I'm betting Walker walk-off KO. Can you actually bet that? Where can you bet walk-off KO? That would be probably crazy, right? I mean, if he knocks Ankalaev out, it's probably gonna be a knockout like that, where he just catches him with something and puts him out cold. It's not gonna be it's not gonna crowd him or anything. It's not gonna back him up against the fence and just land some combinations like that. But the thing about Walker is I've seen him get knocked out so many times at this point. It's funny. Every time Walker gets knocked out, it's always like some crazy way that he gets knocked out. It's always hilarious. They might make Justin Poirier versus what's his name, Nate Diaz, guys. I really think they could make that fight. I'm gonna have to pick Poirier there, but Nate Diaz. I mean, this dude's tough, man. Tough as they come. Covert said I do MMA trigonometry. Is that an actual fucking word, bro? Like, Jesus Christ, you're way smarter than all of us. MMA math 699 + 1 = 700 subscribers. Let's go, people. We had 700 subscribers, guys. I fucking appreciate all. I appreciate all you motherfuckers out there. Let's go, guys. We're fucking 1 subscriber away, or I think we already hit. Maybe I'll fucking update soon. But I appreciate all you guys, man. We're close to hitting 700 now. So shout out to all you guys, man. There's 22 of you guys in here. Holy shit, that's crazy. At one point we had like 105 people in here. I think 135 people. I think it was for that one FC stream. It's crazy, but shout out to all you guys, man, for all the support. What else is going on in the world right now? Let me keep up with the chat. Ankalaev will beat Walker too easily. I don't know if it's gonna be easy, bro. I am picking Ankalaev to win, but I don't want to be betting on Ankalaev at these odds. He's just like, let's be honest, Ankalaev at the very most it'd be like minus 300 or like minus 250. If I was a bookie, I would keep Ankalaev at minus 250. I would not have Ankalaev anywhere higher than minus 250 because fucking Walker, like, as much as of a bad durability that he's got, he's tough, man. Like, Walker can knock out anyone. I mean, he's got long limbs. I mean, he goes for some crazy weapons out there. Throws like spinning back fists, elbows. And it doesn't take much to knock out these big boys. Chris Morrow said, you guys think Rockets can get Jerry down and make this a boring fight? Nah. It's going to be a stand-up fight, man. I think it's going to be a stand-up. And I think I'm picking Jerry there. Because I like the fact that he's been more active lately. But I get why Rockets is the favorite on the money line, but I'm picking Jerry there. I picked Jerry against Pereira too. Probably one of the worst picks ever made, but I mean, that was an early stoppage a little bit, I think. But I'm picking Jerry there. I think, he was just in there against Pereira, and he was cracking Pereira at times too, backing him up against the fence, landing some good combinations, cracked him a couple of times. And the Rockets does have some good leg kicks though, but he's kind of a point fighter. He's not really a knockout artist out there. Let's go, guys. Let's get Covert to 60 subscribers, guys. If you guys have not checked out Covert's YouTube channel, he's taken over the YouTube platform, Shorts platform for MMA, guys. Make sure you guys check out his content. He's giving out good plays now. He gave out his recent play was Tom Nolan by KO, guys. Make sure you guys go check out his channel. Support our boy Covert Bets MMA. Scott said, I mean, good job running my channel for me. Yeah, no worries, bro. I'll keep it going. Chad Cuba says Sean Woodson. Bro, don't bet Sean Woodson, man. I mean, like, I bet, what's his name? Like, Jordan early, right? When he opened up at, like, I think Woodson opened up as the favorite, right? Yeah, Woodson opened up as a minus 115 favorite. And then right away, money came in on Jordan. And I made the early picks video back when he was, like, minus 1. Like, when I was doing research, he was, like, minus 115. Jordan was minus 115. And Woodson was plus 105. So at minus 170, minus 180, I wouldn't like. I think Jordan's gonna win the fight though. I'm not high on Woodson at all. I've seen him get knocked down so many times by so many bro. He was getting his ass handed to him by Saldana, and he was over the 4-1 over Saldana. And the only thing that saved him was the fact that Saldana, when he was trying to go for the finish, he soccer kicked him in the head, and they called it a no contest. And I couldn't be more happier because I had a parlay with the Woodson. Oh my goodness, bro. That fucking saved my night there. Because I had like a couple units on that parlay with Woodson there. And I couldn't be more happy. But yeah, I told myself I'm never betting on Woodson ever again. Because he looked horrible in that fight. Looked like he never knew how to throw a punch or avoid a punch. Ernie B said so many of these fighters move up the ranks so fast without being well rounded. It drives me crazy. Bro, if the fans are behind some fighters like Lopez, right? I mean, they're gonna give him favorable matchups. It's all a business, though. At the end of the day, it's all a business, bro. This is a fight game. I mean, but just whoever can make the most money for the UFC, that's all that matters now. Core said you have 110 videos, Justin. Justin's already uploaded 110 videos. That's good stuff, bro. Keep it up. Don't stop. He's making a UFC. I think I checked out his channel last time, and I think it was he makes a gameplay for UFC just like for fun. Yo, Justin Fire, man, that dude's definitely gotta be on some fucking drugs out there, right? Justin Fire is not sober, like, and no one can convince me that dude is sober. Didn't he fucking have a gun on stream and he's like going like this against Rigo, telling Rigo he's gonna put a bounty on his head or something? Crazy. That dude needs a fucking rude awakening. Yeah, Justin Mack, bro, just start already. I mean, don't just like overthink it too much. Start making content, and like the algorithm will help you when you're staying consistent. Look at Covert. I mean, Covert just started his channel like a week ago, I think, or like a week and a half ago, and he's already at like over 40 subscribers. I mean, or he's over like 50 now, I think, right? Covert, you're over 50 now. Let me see. Yeah, I think Covert's are like over 50 now. Let's go. Cover's at 53 right now. Yeah, guys, make sure you guys go support our boy Cover Bets MMA. I'll drop his link in the chat too. We gotta help each other grow in this YouTube platform, guys. What else is going on right now in the world? We gotta check out what else is going on. I'll drop a link right now, guys. They booked, I guess they booked Matheus Mendoza to fight Jesus Aguilar, the guy that has the shortest reach in the UFC. Bro, holy shit! The UFC is really doing Matheus Mendoza a favor here. Remember Matheus Mendoza got knocked out by our boy Nate Maness, and we had Nate Maness in a long shot parlay, but I picked Matheus Mendoza to win there. I had no bets on Matheus Mendoza because the line was crazy. I should have just bet Nate Maness straight on the money line. Like Nate Maness, man, he's good people, good peoples. He said, Justin Mack said it's about the new year. He said Chris Morrow said I think of a meme. I gotta think of a name. Yeah, just think of anything, bro. Like, just whatever you can think of. Let's freaking go, guys. We hit 701 subscribers. I appreciate all you guys. Yeah. Cover's at 53. Yeah, we gotta get Cover 200 subscribers on. That's our goal. Make sure you guys go subscribe to the channel, guys. That's Cover Bets MMA channel right there. I'm gonna pin it on the. If you guys drop your channel in the chat too, if you guys want people to follow you guys and you guys make MMA related content or anything like that, make sure you guys drop your channels in the chat too. Yeah, if you're gonna like making content, bro, I just started like a couple of months ago too. Like, just start right away as soon as you can. Just the more you overthink it, the less likely you're gonna start. I mean, you're just gonna overthink it too much. Scott said confirmed. Rumor has it Cover is yo, that's fucking hilarious. But that was too fucking boring to be Cover, man. Cover's more fucking entertaining and not even fighting in MMA, not even being an MMA fighter than Bilal. Justin said, but anyways, Jerry versus Rockets, who you got? We get a poll. Yeah, well, let's get a poll for that, guys. So Oliveira wins the poll for the Armin versus Oliveira, guys. So the chat's going with Oliveira. I mean, Charlie Olives is winning the poll. Let's get another poll in, guys. The polls that we all really need. Rockets versus Jerry. Rockets is a minus 130, I think. Plus 115. Those were the odds the last time I saw them. Ernie B said Kuna Bala. That's fucking hilarious, bro. Holy shit. You're wild for that. Yo, Classroom said Jesus versus CJ or Asu versus who's this Sue? There's a matchup between Jesus Aguilar versus Matheus Mendoza, and they're gonna be fighting on the February 24th card in Mexico City. That's actually a good matchup, guys, right? Let's go over some other matchups that we have on right now. They booked what's his name? Andre Petroski versus Jacob Malkoun. I think Andre Petroski is gonna win this fight, man. Jacob Malkoun is like, he's not gonna be able to wrestle a guy like Petroski, but Petroski has a horrible cardio. But I got Jerry, man. I think Jerry's gonna win the fight. I took Jerry at plus 110. I should have waited a little bit. I think you could get Jerry at like plus 125 even. Is he at plus 125 right now? Yeah. I think the fact that Jerry's been more active, but Rockets is no joke, man. Rockets can definitely crack, and he's got good head kicks, good leg kicks, good body kicks. But when you crowd a kicker like Rockets, I mean, he doesn't have much to offer, I think. And he doesn't have wrestling. He doesn't really use the wrestling all that much. He can go for takedowns sometimes, but I'm gonna pick Jerry as an early pick. I think he just got more power on the feet. Rockets is kind of a point fighter, in my opinion. Doesn't mean that Rockets is gonna win. I mean, that's why the fights are so closely lined, because they're not sure. The books aren't really sure who's gonna win. He said Chad Cuba said Costa's gonna win. I don't know, man. Costa, I've never really been that high in Costa. Like, I remember people were like really thinking that he's gonna go out there and destroy Izzy. Costa, man, he's another guy that talks a big game, doesn't really deliver. I mean, look at it against what's his name, Marvin Vittori. What do you do against Marvin Vittori? Was landing some good body kicks out there, But he lost the fight. I mean, just got outstruck. Got hurt on the feet. Missed weight for the fight too. That fight was at 205, right? I think the fight was at 205. I could be wrong, but I think it was at 205. Cover said, if Costa fights. Yeah, that's if Costa fights. Yeah, I'm not going to believe the fight's going to happen until I see them physically. I see Costa physically there in the octagon. Let's not forget, Whitaker can definitely pull out too. Whitaker's pulled out of fights in the past too. Justin said, I got car issues right now. Let me fix it. I'm gonna get set up for January. We coming for next. Let's freaking go, Justin Mack. We'll get you to 100 subscribers real quick. AJ and me, all of us will get you there early. We'll get you our early bump up. Scott said, no joke. I don't believe Costa will fight. I think he'll show up. I mean, if he doesn't show up for this fight, the UFC is probably gonna cut him. To be honest, I mean, the UFC's not gonna be. They're not happy with him right now. I mean. Holy shit. Almabayev, yeah, Almabayev is fucking good, man. I picked him against that other guy. Who'd he fight? I picked him by second round submission last time, and he got a second round submission. Who'd he fight last time? I can't even remember who he fought. He fought Ode Osborne, right? I think it was Ode Osborne. I could definitely be wrong about this, but I think it was Ode Osborne that he fought. As my early pick was Ode Osborne. Then I switched to when I went back and watched some tape on Ode Osborne, I've seen how many times he gets taken down. And he has no takedown defense. And he got taken down right away. And got submitted in the second round. Got broken up completely. But Almabayev can definitely strike on the feet too. He has pretty good kickboxing skills. He's fought in that Octagon promotion in the past too, I think. Yeah, Almabayev's going to win the fight. But I don't think it's even worth betting on Almabayev. I'm probably going to bet his money line. I mean, probably not going to bet his money line. I'm probably going to look at the submission prop because I do see him getting a finish there. Maybe inside the distance or under 2.5 rounds. Who's he fighting again? I got to check. I think you said he was fighting someone, right? Let me know who he's fighting against. I saw the matchup, but I just completely forgot who's fighting. Maybe I can pull it up here. But yeah, they booked, what's her name? Harigui against Sam Hughes. I think Harigui is going to win this matchup. Dodson versus our boy Trayson Gore. I'm picking Trayson Gore here. I'm not high on Dodson at all. I know he won the last fight. Chad said Allen kills Whitaker. Yeah. Brandon Allen would kill Whitaker. I don't know if he could kill Whitaker, but I think he can definitely get his back and submit him at some point. But Whitaker's got some good scrambles. On the feet, I mean, Whitaker would have the advantage on the feet with the striking, good kickboxing skills, in and out footwork. I don't think it would kill him by any means, but I think it would favor Brandon Allen at this point. I think Whitaker is playing too many games out there. He's watching too much anime out there, playing too much Roblox out there. Classroom said Brandon Allen versus Vikram. Bro, that's the fight we really need to see. But Brandon Allen is way ahead of the rankings right now. And Vikram is fighting, what's his name? Fluffy Hernandez. So we're picking Ikram Alizkerov. And we already bet him at minus 130 early. And now he's sitting at minus 180. Make sure you guys keep an eye on the community section. I always drop the early bets that I post there. Justin said 8 votes. So jury probably winning by a vote. Let's get more votes. Yeah, come on guys. Vote who you guys have picked for the fight. I mean, jury versus Rockets. Rockets is the favorite right now on the money line, and most people are betting Rockets right now. I mean, that last fight was a kind of early stoppage. I was pretty pissed off, but I had the over 1.5, so I kind of broke even on the fight. Over 1.5 was minus 130 on the fight, and Alex versus Jerry. Justin said 13 guys in the chat. Let's get 2 more votes. Come on, guys, vote already. Classroom said he's fighting CJ Vergara. Yeah, CJ Vergara. Yeah. Man, Almabayev is going to submit him. It's not going to be a close fight. Tyra submitted to Vergara too, right? Yeah, Almabayev is going to submit him. But Vergara's a junkyard dog, man. Vergara's no fucking bum out there. But Vergara's a guy that can get out-grappled. We've seen him get out-grappled many times in the past. Corey said, gotta sleep. Peace, chat, and pick him. Yeah, peace out, brother. See you next time, brother. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us, Corey, as always. Chad said, wow, Hamjad arrested for not representing Sweden in the fight. No way this can be real. Is that actual news? No way, bro. You're probably trolling me right now. You can't get arrested for not representing your country. Someone made a video on it 12 hours ago. When Hamza Chimaev was arrested after he flew to Ireland. That was old news though. No way this is true, bro. I know there's some of you guys that fucking troll me sometimes. Yeah, there's no news about it. Just some fake news, I guess. There's people out there that are saying Pereira broke up with his wife or something like that. So maybe, I don't know if there's any truth to that. I haven't seen any official news on it. I mean, would there even be official news if they broke up or whatever? But I think Pereira deleted all the posts that he had on Instagram with his wife. And Chad Cuba said, "No, I'm serious. Are you really, bro? That's crazy." Justin Max said, "Gotta sleep soon too," but I'm on for right now. Yeah, no worries, bro. He said a lot of people don't do that. Yeah, there's people that represent the countries they want to represent. I think Hamza might represented Palestine, right? Palestine, because he wanted to spread awareness. Makaya versus Tatsuro Taira, bro, that's a good matchup. I mean, I really hope they make that matchup, but that's a matchup we really need to see next. Oh man, that's a crazy matchup to be honest. But Tatsuro Taira is freaking good, man. So did Muhammad Makaya, but Muhammad Makaya was losing the fight to Tim Elliott. He was down in 2 scorecards, and then he was able to make a comeback and in a third round submission. We saw Elliott fading out in the live stream too. We did I think fight companion for that fight, UFC 295 card, and we bet on Makhachev at -130 live, and we also bet his submission prop at +250. But yeah, that was not a easy fight for Makhachev. But Tim Elliott is pretty good. He's a good veteran, and Elliott went out there, made easy work of Sumar Darzi. So it just goes to show how good Makhachev really is. Classroom said, yeah, that's gonna be a good matchup, man. I really hope they make that matchup. Is it official yet? Not sure if it's official. That's the fight that we really need to see, man. Tatsuro Taira versus Makhachev would be an epic matchup, to be honest, guys. That's the matchup that everyone wants to see, to be honest, I think. Yo, Sasenko, I appreciate you subscribing to the channel, man. I missed it, I think, when you subscribed earlier. There's some other good matchups here. I'm definitely picking Yair over Ortega. Yair -155. You can bet it. I mean, max bet that one. I mean, I don't have any bets on that fight yet. I'm probably gonna parlay him with someone, to be honest, guys. But yeah, that's gonna be a good matchup, man. That's the matchup we really need to see, to be honest. Scott said United Air Bombers. Let's go. That's crazy, bro. You're fucking wild for that. UAE. Yo, UAE Warriors. There's a pretty good. That's a good promotion outside the UFC. They got some good fighters on there. Hamza represented the UAE. Oh, he represented the UAE. Okay. Oh, there it is. It popped up on the screen. I thought I missed it a little earlier, but it just shows up a little bit later, I guess, on stream. Chad Cuba said he used Swedish welfare government money to fund his training. Did he really? Holy shit! I heard he got like a crazy fucking expensive car from the prince or something like that. Bentley. I heard he got 2 Bentleys or something like that. Some prince gave him 2 Bentleys because to Hamza Chimaev. I don't know if it's true or anything, but that's what I heard. Classroom said, yeah, and Makhachev slammed Elliott on his head. Yeah, he did. He did do that. I mean, Makhachev, he's finishing everyone. I mean, he's submitted, he has all finishes wins, right? All wins by finish. He's gonna definitely get a title shot soon. I mean, he's gonna be, he's in the top 10 right now, right? Is he in the top 10 right now? I gotta check. I think he's gotta be in the top 10, right? He's finished everyone that he's fought. Where can we see the rankings? Let me see if I can pull up the rankings right now. I think they gotta do Makhachev versus right now Makhachev is, he's not in the rankings. No, he's at number 8. Okay, so Muhammad Makhachev is number 8 right now in the rankings. Who do I think they'll give Mikhaev next? I mean, Classroom said that Mikhaev fighting Perez. Is he really fighting Perez? Perez, where's Perez right now? He's not. Oh, he's number 7. Okay, yeah, that's the fight that makes sense for him, to be honest. Yeah, he's gonna run through Perez. He's gonna dominate him, submit him. That's what Pentosa did, right? He just walked right through him. I mean, in a minute and submitted him right away. I mean, that was the easiest money I ever made in betting on Pentosa. And even lost him against Royval. That was a little bit sweaty because he did get caught by a couple of knees here and there. But he still dominated the fight, I mean, against Royval. So, Pentosa's a freaking beast, man. I don't think anyone's taking the belt off Pentosa anytime soon. Maybe a guy like Cap can really hurt him on the feet. Because Cap does have some good kickboxing skills and good striking, good knockout power. And Cap's fought in the Ryzen promotion in the past too. Classroom said he needs to fight better competition. Yeah. I mean, he's fighting everyone they're giving him, right? So, like, you can't really blame him. And the UFC's, Mikhaev is one of their stars from that Saudi Arabia market, right? They always try to put him in those cards. And they're trying to make as much money as they can, right? They're trying to build him up the right way. They probably want to make him the champion someday. So obviously they're not gonna give him someone like Manel Cap or Nicolau or Royval anytime soon. I could definitely see them giving Mikhaev Royval maybe in the future. Who is Royval gonna be fighting next? That's my question, to be honest. Scott said, "Oh, I see. Dot name, bro. Bro is a bot. Which one? Bo needs to fight. Oh, you're talking about Bo Nickel. Okay. Bo Nickel, man, he's got like what 5-6 fights right now, 7 fights over right now or something like that. They're giving him Cody Brendes. I mean, Cody Brendes looked pretty good last time around. I don't know. I mean, what do you want them to do with the Bo Nickel? He's signed with the UFC with 1 fight. And they're building him up the right way too. But there's too much hype on Bo Nickel. I don't think he should be a minus 1400 over Brendes. I mean, even though Brendes is pretty horrible, can get out grappled, only has cardio for 1 round. If he doesn't finish Bo Nickel early, that's gonna be all Bo Nickel. Yeah, man, he's gonna run through Brendes, I think. But I'm probably gonna parlay it under 1.5 rounds in that one. Yeah, minus 1400 is crazy. I'm not like parlaying Bo Nickel at minus 1400. Maybe I'll sprinkle Brendes round 1, and then I'll put the one under 1.5 rounds in a parlay. Because under 1.5, anytime Brendes is fighting, under 1.5 is gonna hit every time. Yo, last time I was so close to hedging on Jacare Reese. I didn't think Jacare Reese was as horrible as some people were thinking, but he really is horrible. And Brendes just slammed him on his head. But yeah, I had under 1.5 in a parlay, so that kind of saved me there. Scott said hate for Patty, but love for Bo. Crazy. Patty, man, like, I think people hate him because of that robbery that when he won the fight against Gordon Ray, and then he said that fight was one of the easiest fights of his career. I think that's why he's just kind of trolling people, I think. But Bo Nickel, I mean, he's a pretty good dude. I don't hate any fighter out there. I mean, the only fighter that the least fighter that I like out there probably Bilal Muhammad, because I've lost money betting against him too, and I don't really like Bilal Muhammad's style all that much. But he's striking more now. He's not really out there holding guys down anymore. Bilal Muhammad's out there striking with guys now, kickboxing more, throwing good body kicks. I mean, Bilal Muhammad's kickboxing has come a long way too. You can't really hate on Bilal Muhammad anymore, because he does have some good striking now, but it doesn't have much power. That's the only thing Bilal Muhammad doesn't have any power on the feet. Even when he knocked someone out, it was like standing TKO against Brady. But Brady's good, man. Brady's fucking good. What he did to KG was crazy. That was my nightmare, to be honest, on the card. Like, absolutely dominated KG. Scott said, bro, wow, bro, relax. TLDR. Ernie said, bro has called out good fighters, but the UFC is slow rolling him. Yeah. It's his job to call out these fighters, right? I mean, he should be fighting. I want him to fight someone legit next, like a top 15 guy next. If he goes out there and finishes Brendes, which is how everyone expects him to beat Brendes round 1, I think he's gonna get a submission over Brendes round 1. That's why the odds are where they are. But I think even what's his name? Bo Nickel round one probably gonna be like minus 100 or minus 110 or something like that. Scott said, I don't hate Bilal, I just laugh at him. Yeah, I don't hate him as a person or anything. It's just like his style, man. The way he like his vibe is just weird too. Like the way he goes about everything, like it's just weird. But as a fighter, I don't have any hate against him. I don't hate him as a fighter by any means. Scott said, I mean, what's funnier than Bilal so not getting a title shot? Yeah. He's next. I've been hearing it. Even Dana White is saying nowadays that Bilal's got to be next for Leon Edwards. I mean, Shavkat, they can't give Shavkat a title shot. Shavkat is out with an injury right now. So Shavkat can't be next right now. He's going to be out for like at least 5 or 6 months, I think. At the very most, 4 months he's going to be out for. So Leon Edwards, they want to keep Leon Edwards active right now, right? They're probably going to put him on that London card next. So I think it's going to be Bilal Muhammad versus Leon. I think Edwards will be like minus 200. 2-1 over Bilal Muhammad. I think money will come in on Bilal Muhammad because he's looked really good. He's on a run right now, 10-5 win streak right now. I think Edwards will close in at like minus 150 though. Like minus 120, 40, minus 150. And Bilal Muhammad will be like... But the first fight, I mean, Leon Edwards was dominating him. So maybe he'll be a bigger favorite this time. Because I remember last time he was almost like over 2-1, 2.5-1. Or 3-1 over Bilal Muhammad. And he rocked Bilal Muhammad with a head kick in the first round. And was dominating him. It was not even a close fight. He said... He said fight for Ola, bro. You want to get Fatty fucking killed out there? Holy shit, Frola would fucking steamroll him. The only way Paddy could win that fight is if he gets Frola's back. I mean, no, it's not easy getting a guy like Frola's back. This dude is a stocky motherfucker out there. And he's got good wrestling background too. Even a guy like Armin wasn't able to finish Frola, even though he took him down like over 11 times. But that was not that was not a like easy fight for Armin. Armin got cracked on the feet a couple of times. Armin has a good chin. I mean, we've seen how good Armin's chin is, though. Arnie said Shavkat will be Bilal's first title defense. Do you actually think... Yeah. No, I don't think Shavkat's going to lose to Bilal Muhammad, but if Bilal Muhammad wins the fight, it's probably going to be Shavkat next for him. Which is kind of fucking brutal, to be honest. Imagine he wins the belt and then he's going to lose the belt to Shavkat right away. That's going to be fucking hilarious. I do think Shavkat will be the favorite over Bilal Muhammad anytime they fight. But if Bilal Muhammad goes out there and somehow finishes him, I mean, which I don't see happening. Even then, I think Shavkat will be the favorite in the fight. Classroom said, I think Azad is a bit overrated. I thought he lost to Tyson Nam. Yeah, I'm picking on Nate Manius there, guys. If you guys haven't watched the early picks video, I'm picking my boy Nate Manius. Me and him are like kind of homeboys, so maybe I'm a little bit biased. But Azad, like, I bet on him against Tyson Nam. I had him in a parlay. At the end of the fight, no one was confident that he was winning the fight. He went down from like minus 300 down to like minus 120 at the end of the second round. That's how close the fight was. And he was getting outstruck by Tyson Nam. But yeah, I think he edged out the third round a little bit. But he couldn't even get one single takedown in Tyson Nam. Tyson Nam's 40 years old at this point. I think Manius opened up at plus 180. And he's looked really good at 125 now. I was worried the weight cut might affect him a little bit, moving down from 135. But this dude looked really good out there against Matheus Mendoza. Scott said no Islam Leon fight. I don't think that's going to be next. Dana said that Islam's going to stay at 155 and defend his belt for a while. That's what I've been hearing. So I don't know how much truth there really is to that, but that's what I heard from Dana White. And if Dana White's out there saying that, you got to think it's going to be true, right? Scott said, yeah, I don't think Islam is fighting at 170. Maybe if he goes out there and finishes Gaethje early, I could definitely see him moving up to 170. But the 170 is busy with a lot of contenders right now. So if Edwards beats Bilal Muhammad, I could definitely see them doing Islam versus Lian to make Islam even a bigger star, being a two division champion. But yeah, that's not gonna be anytime soon, I think. Classroom says Shavkat versus Brady for #1 contendership, bro. Are you talking about after if Blau was a champion, who would be the next contender at #1 contender of one? I would pick Shavkat over Brady because Shavkat can defend the takedowns over Brady and light him up on the feet. But yeah, the reason that Shavkat didn't look too good last time was because his foot was messed up. Scott said, yeah, but all the contenders suck besides Shavkat. Yeah, Brady's pretty good though. I mean, he looked pretty good out there. But if you can't get the wrestling going, we know how he looks on the feet. Even against Kelvin Gastelum on the feet, he wasn't looking all that good on the feet. But he was shooting non-stop takedowns. 170 is so weak. I mean, it's crazy. It's not like as stacked as 155 or 135. But it's not that bad. I mean, I think it's better than like heavyweight and stuff. Heavyweight's not that stacked. There's some good fighters there, but heavyweight. But the only guy, when John Jones retires after fighting Stipe, who's next? It's gonna be Gane versus Aspinall, I guess. And they're probably gonna do maybe Pavlovich versus someone else. I don't know who's Pavlovich is fighting. Let's see who's Pavlovich fighting next. If Pavlovich said he's gonna be back soon. They're probably gonna do. I know Curtis Blades is fighting. What's his name? Almeida, and though they're basically even money fights right now. Umar versus Jonathan Martinez. That's the crazy matchup, bro. That's the matchup I want to see too. I mean, Martinez looked like a freaking killer out there with those leg kicks, but I think Umar would catch the leg kick and take him down and just red blanket him on top. Scott said it, but all the contenders, yeah. Scott said 170 is so weak. I mean, let's take a look at it. It's not as weak as other divisions out there. I mean, 170 right now. I mean, Kamaru Usman's #1 right now. I've been hearing they might do Kamaru Usman versus who is it again? I think they might do Kamaru Usman versus maybe Shavkat in the future. Has Shavkat done enough to get a title shot right now? I don't know. I mean, he's finished everyone, right? So he should be, but Bilal Muhammad's definitely got to be before Shavkat gets a title shot. Kobe wants to fight Wonderboy, which I don't think Wonderboy is going to accept a fight. Ernie said I like 170, he has some entertaining fighters, just need some new blood in the top 15, yeah. We're getting some good fighters coming up there. I mean, Fracardino, even though Fracardino didn't look good out there, he's still a good fighter. I mean, he looked off a little bit. His cardio fell off a cliff against Gillespie, but Gillespie's no work in the park for anyone. But Renat kind of almost got a fraud check there a little bit, but happens, man. That's what happens. I mean, you can be a different fighter any given day. How's Michael Chiesa still in the rankings? I mean, I don't understand this, guys. Let's do a poll. So Jerry Prozka wins the other poll at 67%. Let's do a poll if Michael Chiesa should still be in the rankings. I don't understand why this guy's still in the rankings. I mean, how many times has he been submitted at this point? It's just like his he's got a fucking kink for going out there and getting submitted like early. I mean, by guys like Kevin Holland, guys like Luque. I mean, he's been submitted so many times at this point. I can't even I don't understand how this guy keeps staying in the rankings. I think he was like number 7th early, like before he got submitted to Kevin Holland out there. The top 5 is pretty stacked, but outside the top 5, it's not like crazy stacked. Jeff Neal versus Ian Gary, that's gonna be a good matchup. I'm picking Ian Gary there, but I don't know if I'll be betting on him. I do think I have him in parlay with O'Malley early, like a long shot parlay with O'Malley, but I'm not confident. I have that parlay with Cortez Acosta and one more fighter. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys if you guys want to see what that parlay is. It's a long shot parlay, not like a... 1 second, guys. I'll pull it up here. That's what I like to do. I like to mix and match parlays from different fight cards. I mean, I'll pull it up for you guys right now. Yo, Narasi, what is up, brother? He said new mythical capper, save pick him. This is fucking hilarious. Let me see if I can pull it up here, guys. So, it's I have a parlay with Gary to win, Cortez Acosta to win, Oberg to win, and O'Malley to win at plus 291. It's definitely a long shot parlay. It's definitely not like a crazy lock or by any means, but I think it could come through. And I also have a half unit on Junior Tafa, Justin Tafa against Jorio de Lima. I think Tafa can get something done there. And Danny Barlow. Danny Barlow's like absolute lock on that card. And yeah, Prohajka at plus 110. Yeah, I think you can get better plus money on Prohajka if you wait a little bit longer. JDM at plus 115 and Songdang at plus 140. So like you gotta get your bets in early if you guys can, because that's when you're gonna get the value on the money lines. Marc-Andre Barrio against Chris Curtis. Barrio fighting in Canada. Imagine Canada goes undefeated again. You guys think Canada can go undefeated one more time? Last time they went undefeated, we had a couple of underdogs come through for the Canadian card. The energy in Canada is crazy last time, right? I was thinking about going in person and watching the card here in Toronto, but I mean, I gotta do a fight. I want to do a fight companion, hang out with you guys. Maybe in the future I'll do it, but plus the tickets were crazy expensive. I was gonna go with a couple of my cousins, and then, bro, buying their tickets and my tickets would have been like fucking $2,500. Fuck that. I'll wait for the UFC to be back next time. Yeah, I had Demond and Basrod together, but Demond is out now. And I got Basrod at minus 170. I think Basrod's definitely gonna win. Bruno Ferreira plus 102. I think he's definitely gonna win too. But Phil Hawes is a better fighter though. I think Phil Hawes is more well-rounded, but he's got no fucking chin left anymore, guys. Classroom said I don't like Gary, but he will beat Jeff. Yeah, it's just a style, man. Jeff Neal, like, he likes to fight in a boxing range, right in the pocket. He likes to swing those big hammers. And yeah, I don't think Gary's gonna give him that chance. I think he's just gonna kick him at range. I mean, do the same thing a Wonderboy did to Jeff Neal. Just touch him up a little bit and just I don't think he's gonna hurt him, knock him out or anything. I do like the over 2.5 in that fight. I think the over 2.5 is gonna hit. I wonder if the books are gonna open the totals at 2.5 or 1.5. Classroom said Michael Morales versus Brian Battle. Bro, that's a tough fight, man. Holy shit. Is that official or just a matchup that you want to see? That's a tough fight, man. I'm biased because I do like Brian Battle a lot. I picked him every time he's won. I picked him to win, even as an underdog against Gabe Green. He was their lock of the week against Gabe Green too, back in the day. That's when I started my YouTube channel back in the day, when he just went out there in his hometown and knocked out Gabe Green with the right hook to the chin. That was beautiful. But Gabe Green just kind of made a mistake there. I mean, I don't know why he went out there and was trying to trade in the pocket. But that was a beautiful knockout for Brian Battle. But Michael Morales, man, last time he fought, he was our lock of the week by decision. Third round decision was plus 155, I think. And like, I was pretty confident that he was going to beat Jake Matthews, and he did. Won all 3 rounds. But the only way that I see Brian Battle beating him, if he gets his back on the feet, I think Morales is going to school him. I do like Brian Battle a lot, but as a non-biased pick, I'm gonna have to go with Michael Morales there. I think he's gonna get that done if they make that matchup. Metallica said same pick I was gonna go, but cheapest tickets were $800 for nosebleeds. Fuck that, yeah. Bro, like, it's because they haven't been here in a while, right? Like, they haven't been here since like COVID or something, so that's why the tickets were so expensive. But if you got the tickets in early, I think they were like $200 something. But yeah. Now it's like over 500 for the worst tickets out there. So you're gonna have to go sit at the worst seats that you're ever gonna get, and you're gonna have to pay like fucking over $500 for each seat out there. And that the Vancouver tickets weren't that expensive. I think those were like $185 early, and then they went up to like $300, $400. So it's like depends on how early you get the tickets. If you get the tickets early for UFC event, you're gonna get good price on it. But if you're trying to get it like a week or 2 weeks before, you're gonna pay like a couple of $100 more. He said counting the fight flight to Toronto and a hotel shit would be expensive. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was trying to go to that UFC 290. I think it was 287 or 280. I don't know which card it was. The Vancouver card. That Amanda Nunes versus Aldana card. I mean, that was an absolute horrible. If they had a better main event, I probably would have went there. I was actually gonna go. I was so close to going to that Vancouver card, but yeah, that main event was not was not worth it. And I just was like, fuck that. I don't want to spend this much money. Go take a flight to Vancouver, get a hotel and all this shit to go watch Aldana, fucking snooze fest against Nunes. What a horrible main event for them to bring to Canada. But this main event's gonna be much better than the last one. Jay, what is up, Jay? You said pick for Topuria versus Volk. Volk is one of my favorite fighters to watch, but I'm picking Topuria, man. I just have a feeling that right now is the perfect time for Topuria to fight him. But Volkanovski can definitely go out there and teach him a lesson. But I'm rocking with the underdog. I think Topuria can. He's just the same. He's got the same type of build that Volkanovski has. I mean, stocky guy, good kickboxing skills. Mostly a boxer. But Volkanovski can definitely go out there and just school him for 5 rounds. Either Volkanovski by decision or Topuria by KO. I think. I'm gonna look at Topuria finish only prop. Because I don't think I see Volkanovski finishing Topuria. He might drop him a couple of times if he wins. I don't see him finishing though. Maybe Topuria submission. Honestly, that wouldn't be too bad. Because whenever Topuria does go for finishes, what he likes to do is mostly like... He likes to hurt guys and then jump on them with like a ninja choke, guillotine choke, anaconda choke. I think that's what he had on Bryce Mitchell, right? He had an anaconda choke on Bryce Mitchell. He hurt him, broke him down, but then locked in a anaconda choke. Ernie said, yeah, I don't see Burns getting bumped out the top 10 anytime soon yet. I'm picking another underdog there, JDM, but I think Burns is really good, man. He's fought the much better level of competition. It's not even close. But the fact that Burns gets dropped all the time with a jab, I mean, that's my only worry with Burns. But if JDM goes out there pulling guillotines like he did against Basso Hafez, he's going to get submitted real quick and he's going to find out. He's going to go to sleep. He's going to take a quick nap. Burns can definitely give him a quick nap if JDM goes out there and starts pulling guillotines. But I think he's going to keep the fight on the feet, and I think on the feet JDM is just a better striker, better kickboxer, good shots to the body. I mean, good counters, good range management. Good distance control from JDM. He's got a pretty good chin on him too. We bet on him at plus money against Holland too. He closed out at minus 150. So like that's why I always tell everyone like make sure you guys get your bets in early because you can get good plus money on some fighters. Metallica said, yeah, I hope they go to Montreal or Saskatchewan or Moncton. Montreal. What's Moncton? What the hell is Moncton? I don't even know what that is. I know Saskatchewan. I mean, Saskatchewan's gotta be fucking freezing out there. Scott said, no, hell, hang in there. Beating other up-and-coming, overrated mid-fighters like Chiesa. Holland, I mean, Holland's not that bad. But yeah, Holland, I don't think Holland's ever gonna get to like a top 5 by any time. Bro, Diego Lopez had 3 fights and he's had all finishes too, all performance bonuses too. Scott said welterweight is dead. He said no, hell, hang in there. He said I hope they go to Montreal, Saskatchewan. Yeah, I mean they're probably gonna go to Montreal. They were looking to go to Montreal last time when they went to Vancouver. That's what they were planning for. But what happened was I think there was another event that they were holding in like a hockey game or something like that in Montreal, so they ended up going to Vancouver then. Claustrom said Cop versus Roy Wall. Cop is fighting Nicolau, brother, on the next UFC card. I don't think Cop... Are they gonna make Cop versus Roy Wall anytime soon? If they do make that matchup, I think Cop is gonna knock him out. Metallica said, yeah, I picked JDM, Yudong, and Mali for that card as a parlay. I mean, I would have O'Malley in the long shot parlay, but I think he's gonna win the fight. I mean, that's a crazy fucking ballsy parlay. I don't usually put underdogs in parlays like that, but I usually just play them straight on the money line because you got more of a chance of hitting them. But that's honestly, that's a juicy as parlay, man. Good luck with that one. And I'm picking all three of them to win too. I'm fading Peter Yan. Like I had a feeling Merab was gonna beat him. Then I picked the Peter Yan against my own like fucking gut feeling that I had. I was like, no way, Merab's gonna be able to just spam takedowns for 5 rounds and just beat him by decision. I mean, no way that happens. I was like, Peter Yan's got much better kickboxing skill. He's gonna knock him out if he tries to do that. And Merab just goes out there and just fucking shoots 50 takedowns. And what's his name? Yeah, Peter Yan defends like 46 of those. And I think he got taken down like 1 or 2 times. Yeah. Peter Yan, man, I think he's lost his confidence a little bit right now. And I think Song Yadong is going to win the fight. I picked Song Yadong as an underdog too in the past. Song Yadong is really good, yeah. But it's not going to be an easy fight by any means. And I don't think Song Yadong is going to be able to go out there and out wrestle a guy like Peter Yan. But if he just walks him down and doesn't give him respect, I think Song Yadong is definitely going to win the fight. Plus 140 was an absolute steal on a Song Yadong. Ages MMA said, I think I could beat Kias at this point in his career. This guy fights like a bitch. Yeah, I don't even think he's training all that hard anymore, to be honest. Like, just for a guy that's known for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, he's got no fucking submission defense out there. I mean, instead of going out there submitting guys, he's going out there getting submitted. He's been Darce choked like, what, 6 times at this point? I mean, he's got to be like, he's gonna have the most fucking he's gonna be holding the record for a fighter who's been submitted most times by a Darce choke in the UFC history, I think, right now. Metallica said they had Smith versus Volkov in Moncton. That's the last they were there. Smith versus Volkan, that was the longest time ago too. Classroom said Sapcat is a beast, but he needs to learn English. I think when you're going out there finishing fights, like, you don't really need to learn English. You're gonna be a superstar either way. Look at Charlie Olives, man. He's going out there, putting it on the line each and every time. Doesn't speak English. I know he's trying to learn nowadays, but he only knows how to say hi, how's it going, and this and that. And he's a superstar. I mean, as long as you're a good fighter, you're an exciting fighter. Doesn't matter if you can't speak a word of English. As long as your performances are speaking for you, I mean. Metallica said Merab. Yeah, Ernie said I hate Merab. That's the fighter I'd love to hate. Yeah, I mean, Merab, this style is too freaking, like, it's an absolute snooze fest. He's not finishing anyone. I remember watching that fight against his fight against Marlon Moraes, and he was so close to being finished there, and I was like sweating my ticket that I bet on him. Yeah, Marlon Moraes, man. What a fall from grace from Marlon Moraes. And Ricky Simon beat Merab Dvalishvili back in the day too. That was a back and forth fight. But then Ricky Simon had him in a mounted guillotine choke, I think, at the end of the 3rd round. Yeah, that was a crazy fight. And then Merab Dvalishvili went to sleep, I think, at the end of the 3rd round. Merab is just a fucking, stocky motherfucker, man. That can just, has crazy cardio, unreal cardio. He's definitely gotta be on some PEDs. Like, no one has cardio like that. He's gonna have the best cardio, other than Aaron Blanchfield, I think, maybe. They have the same style, where they can't even, where they keep, they're able to just push the pace on you, and they can't get takedowns. They both can't get takedowns. They both don't have good wrestling. But the thing about Aaron Blanchfield is, even he does get the fight to the ground, he's got good submissions. But they both don't have good wrestling to get the fight to the ground where they're really good at. But they can just keep hanging on to you, and the longer the fight goes, the more it just favors them, because they just veer on you. Merab Ragdoll's song. I don't know, man. Does he ragdoll Song Yadong? He probably could do the same thing they did to Peter Yan to Song Yadong. But, like, Song Yadong has got some nasty power on the feet, good striking. And Merab Dvalishvili gets cracked a lot. I mean, his chin hasn't been tested recently. No one's really cracked him hard. But if he hangs out in the pocket against Song Yadong, he can definitely get put down. Alright guys, I appreciate you all coming in, hanging out with us, man. My back is fucking killing me. I'll be live tomorrow, guys. I'll be live tomorrow. Shout out to all you guys coming in, hanging out with us, late night stream. I'll probably be live around like maybe early tomorrow, around 6 or around this time, 9:30. We've been live for like over almost 2 hours at this point. Let me read some more chat here. Scott said ragdoll. Nah, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like. I don't think it's gonna ragdoll. It can do the same thing it did to Peter Yan, but Sangudang's not bad, man. Look what he did to Ricky Simone. I mean, Ricky Simone has pretty good grappling too, and he just knocked him down a couple of times and absolutely cracked him on the feet, hurt him a couple of times. But yeah, that's gonna be a good, interesting matchup. But I appreciate all you guys, man. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. Appreciate all the support as always. We hit over 33 likes. Damn, guys, I appreciate all the likes and everything. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And I'm gonna try to be back tomorrow with the live streams, guys. I appreciate all you guys coming and hanging out with us. These live streams are a lot of fun to do. And I hope you guys all take it easy, man. GMD said shout out to all you guys, man. Shout out to GMD, shout out to Ernie B, shout out to Scott's always coming in through, and hanging out with us. Shout out to Claustrum, shout out to Metallica fan, shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to Ages MMA again. Make sure you guys go check out Ages MMA channel. He makes good UFC content, and he does live streams for UFC too. And he goes live from time to time, so make sure you guys go check out his channel too. And shout out to Ken Hamila too, guys. I'm sorry I'm missing anyone, guys. So I appreciate all you guys coming through. These live streams are a lot of fun. So I'm gonna take it easy now. I'm fucking tired. Get some sleep. I've been awake since like 1 a.m. last night. So I had to do a lot of tape study for the Horizon card. But I'll go live tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. You all take it easy, and I'll see you guys later, man. Thank you for all the support.